We just came back from the MOBO. It's been a long evening. We're in Manchester. You could literally go down several blocks and it would seem like
nothing's happening.
nothing is happening.
I saw some mummies there. I was very surprised.
Jackie Aina was saying, let's just make it normal to wear black on
the red carpet.
the red carpet. The king invited some Nigerians to go. I don't know why he didn't invite Cameroonians, but we'll talk about that on another day. Honestly, the guys need to be wearing black on as well because we do want to talk about the guys, but like, where are the guys?
Hi guys.
Hey.
I'm a preacher.
I'm Eddie.
And this is
That's Blackowned. Basically the show where we tell you everything about who's wearing black-owned, sharing it, talking about it. And we also have a little segment where we also share a destination where you can travel completely black-owned in terms of experiences, beauty, fashion, lifestyle, food, accommodation, everything in between. So stick around for that.
So how did your week go?
Well, first of all, we're recording this video for like the second time.
Yeah.
We just came back from the MOBO, so if we're looking tired and down, it's because it's been a long evening. But this week has basically been around like getting the outfits right, getting my dress dry clean, making sure I'm packed and ready for everything that has to be coming to Manchester. And then outside of that, like the last time before we saw each other, what happened? We're launching MBG, like Mother's Day time. So I was just relaxing and getting pampered. And then the weekend before that was like more pampering because my baby girl. Massages, and just like I was asked to just be and exist. So that's what I did. And you were basically globe-trotting or...
Oh yeah, I just got back from this. That was amazing. First of all, it's a beautiful city. The scenery, the lights. It's like a calm vibe as well, though the taxi drivers can be rude sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. Some of them.
Wait, one thing I forgot to ask you was like, how did you guys manage the language thing?
So we had two people that could speak French with us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they were navigating that.
Because when you said the drivers were rude, like all of our drivers to me were like really nice.
Really?
We're having like conversations with them. They were the ones giving us recommendations on where to go to.
Yeah, some of them were not nice. I had a bad experience with two drivers, but outside of that, the rest were really nice.
How was neat in the spring, I guess? Because when we went, it was like summer.
It was still a bit cold, but I'll still bring the jackets. Yeah. But outside of that, the food was really nice. We went to the Brazilian restaurant where they would like bring the meats to you. That was really cool. And we went to Monaco as well. We saw where the Welby play.
I don't know. In terms of all of those little towns and countries, I guess, along the French Riviera, Monaco to me is very underwhelming.
I prefer Nice to Monaco.
Yeah, Monaco is very underwhelming. Like I remember when it came out of the station, I was like,
this is it. Yeah.
Not really.
It is like an old city. Well,
almost divided in a way. Yeah. But you had the like King's Palace on the other side, and then it was like the rich, where the rich go to play, I guess. On the other side. Very underwhelming. But like, if you're someone that's into that kind of money,
you can go and I guess enjoy.
For me, no, it's all about where are people singing, dancing, laughing. I'm not about like sitting and like sipping shit. No, I don't like that kind of luxury. Because my own travel is coming. Yeah, I think from May, that's when I'm going to start traveling. I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Yeah, you said you needed a break. Oh no.
I need a break every like 2 weeks. I'll get what I can get, to be honest.
Yeah.
This is some form of a break as well, being here. And then speaking of traveling, did you pack anything back home?
I packed the scarf, so my usual quilly scarf. I packed, what's it called? I didn't pack my R&R because it was more than the amount of traveling. What else?
Give us the review from R&R. You're the first time user for the product that you got.
Okay, so the black soap I've used black soap before, so I know what it kind of feels like. So with the R&R one, because I got the unscented one, it's like a typical black soap, kind of feel clean when you use it. So it's pretty standard. But I want to try the scented one next time. But the shea body oil. Yeah, shea body oil. That one, I use it as like the last thing. What I found is it absorbs really well. And even like when we got back from the award, I was like touching my skin and I'm like, oh, it's still smooth and
moisturized.
Yeah. So I really like that. Something I think I can definitely buy again.
And it's not very like shiny in your face in a sense.
No. So yeah, I really like it. That's, I think, I would tip, because like even after we finish dressing up, I just kind of rubbed it on top and I give that light glow, and I really love it. Wow.
All right.
By the way, guys, this is not what I wore for MOBO Awards. I just changed. I just changed when I got back to be comfortable.
Maybe let's talk about the MOBO Awards then.
Okay.
Like,
How did you find it?
okay, first of all, let's talk about what we wore
Okay.
to or what we packed for Manchester and then to the MOBO Awards. For me personally, well, I am putting on MOT the label, the Jodie dress. I think I have this in several colors, but this one was my definite favorite.
And it's a popular style that people like.
Yeah, it's one of their best sellers. And then I also packed orange jewelry, my staple, everyday jewelry, really. Even the earrings are orange jewelry. I had my Brandon Blackwood. That's like, I mean, my luxury bag. when I held, like, it's like, ooh, okay, Brandon Blackwood, okay, kind of thing. And then what else did I wear for MOBOs? Or makeup, I had like Beauty by 80. I've really, really, really been liking Beauty by 80. The more I use them, like, it doesn't feel any different from any of the other products I've used. That I'm not Nigerian, that I'm Western owned. Know what else should I pack? I packed the Gava Uma again. I'm still very much in love with their seduction perfume. And I heard out about it, and then I borrowed an African care from Open. Yeah. And then we went to the MOBOs.
What did I pack? So what I wore was the black Sia dress, and then I used a Molola jewelry. I actually wore the earring, the ring, and the bracelet. So it's like a complete set. And then of course the R&R skincare and the shea body oil. And I also used the black soap. What else?
Oh my God, I forgot. I prepped my skin with Sabo Lab. I think I'm gonna start using Sabo Labs a bit more. Because one thing I like about skincare is when it starts from how the product feels on your palms before it even gets in contact with water, before it even gets in contact with your skin. And literally all of their products have been feeling that way. Like, you can feel the moisture just by touching it. So they have like a discovery set. I didn't want to go in blindly. So I always, any brand, if it's a beauty brand, bonus, if they have a discovery set, that's where I always start off first if I'm buying anything full size, especially skincare. So I started off with their discovery set, and it was like, it's been really nice. It's been really, really good. I'm definitely a fan. I got the toner, the cleanser, and the moisturizer. I mean, if you know Somalians, you know that they got really good skin. So I think Sabrina knows what she's doing with that skincare brand, to be honest. I'm gonna stick to it. I'll see how it works next month. So circle back and ask me.
But yeah, that's pretty much what we were or used. And
then how about the experience?
How the experience? I think it was underwhelming.
I would say so as well. First thing that we noticed was when Manchester. Arriving at the train station, there were no billboards. At all. I mean, to me, the MOBOs, it's the equivalent of a BET, for example.
The significant
coming into a city like Manchester, I would assume that, you know, everywhere is MOBOs everywhere. But you could literally go down several blocks and it would seem like
nothing's happening.
Nothing is happening. Even right down to the Co-op Live, like, there were no billboards in or around the Co-op Live venue that said MOBO Awards, like nothing. And I was just like, but I know that the Manchester City Council is very much involved in their awards. So how come we don't have, are we not knowing something? Is it someone else that's supposed to pay for this billboard? Like, it was just very, very strange. That's number one. The positives. Definitely the positives before we're talking about the negatives. Because this is our first time. And this is the MOBO's 30 years after. So maybe we're looking at a very, very mature product, and not a product at its infancy. But the good thing was the turnout. Like, it was really, really full. Like, it was really full, really mixed. audience.
Yeah.
I was very surprised to see some whites because I thought it was a very blackity black event.
And not just like seeing the whites were engaged.
Yeah, very engaged.
They were very engaged.
And then also just like seeing how casual plus and formal and red carpety it could be.
Yeah.
Because Oppie and I were like, oh, we need to show up for the MOBO. But then we went and just saw people like dressed like they're going on a night out.
Yeah.
Then we also saw there was this girl. I'm going to check and see if she actually comes up on the MOBO's red carpet page, but she had like this whole Lady Gaga thing going on with a big hat and like blocking everywhere. And so it was just really mixed. So what that means positively is that anyone can literally go.
Yeah.
And the fact that you can buy a ticket and go, I don't think that a lot of people know that.
But yeah.
At all. So it was really, really nice to have that variety and that inclusion in the awards.
And even like age-wise, it was quite a mixture of like different ages. I saw some mummies there.
I was like, oh wow.
I was very surprised because I'm like, oh, I would not expect to see you here.
Definitely. And even some younger, like maybe people who looked like they were 16 there as well. One other thing that I liked about the MOBOs, I don't know if I liked it or that I found in the middle was the recognition of non-British people. So for example, we're giving awards to like Pharrell, and there were several American artists and musicians and notable people in the music industry that received awards. And I was like, is it just my ignorance or does this happen across other awards outside of the UK? You know what I mean?
I mean, the MOBO Awards, as much as it's in the UK and it's heavy on like British music, I don't think they just want to center what music in the UK.
That was very strange to me. I
Really?
thought it was like,
And you followed the MOBO Awards longer than I have. Like, having to sing that, like, has that happened before?
I mean, in the sense of people attending, yes, but not like actually being awarded like Lifetime Achievement Award or Songwriter of the Year or things like that. Like I thought it was going to be very heavy British. But for
the most part, it was.
For those who are probably under a rock, by the time you you watch us or you follow the MOBOs, you would know that Olivier Dean, for example, had a very, very good night. That was one of the positives.
3 awards
to see, and 3 of the huge awards as well. Album of the Year, Song of the Year, and like best female act. That was really, really good for her. And then those were the positives. But yeah, you're talking about the negatives, but the not so good.
They're not so good. I mean, I was just saying that you feel partly here sometimes.
Maybe it's the volume thing, but the hosting wasn't the best. I've watched so many award shows. The hosts kind of like engage the audience a bit more. They're cracking jokes and so on and so forth. So again, maybe it was the volume thing.
Because we could see them like do some little dances, but we didn't quite know what was going on.
They weren't really like jazzing me up or entertaining me. Like, you know, it was like not to compare, but like a Trevor Noah, for example, that would engage the audience a bit more and go around the room and talk to people. And maybe it's the timing. It's like, it's all a maybe. Maybe this MOBO is just like the best it's been in 30 years. We have no idea. But when we heard there's a place where they're celebrating Black excellence, we're like, no, we have to go there. And we have to see who the Blacks are, the excellent Blacks, and celebrate them as well. And we're also hoping to see people that were dressed in Black on.
You spotted one.
Yeah. I spotted Henry. For those who know Henry, I mean, if you know, you know. Henry was wearing Tarsi fashion. And Oppie and I were also hoping that we're going to be able to like catch people coming in dressed up so we could like spot those wearing Black owned. But so far this evening, that's who we've seen. Maybe when they start releasing their red carpet pictures, we're going to see those who actually came in prepared. Because remember from the last time we were recording, we were saying, Jackie Aina was saying, let's just make it normal to wear Black on the red carpet, to the red carpet, because what else are you going to wear? There's like a range of Nigerian brands in America, Europe, wherever that like the turnout when it comes to red carpet, they really turn out. So why would you be looking for something else if not one of those brands? So yeah, guys, next red carpet, please normalize Black owned so that people like us can talk about it. And whether that's Black fashion or stylist or jewelry, makeup, all of those things. Like, come on, it's choose Black on, really.
Yeah, but that was another award.
That was a MOBO award.
Any word on the street?
Oh, not much really. Some of the things that have been happening in the Black-owned world, I think the only most notable one was when the king invited some Nigerians to go. I don't know why he didn't invite Cameroonians, but we'll talk about that on another day. But he invited some notable Nigerians, and I like that the girls intentionally, or most of the girls intentionally, decided to go.
With Nigerian designers.
And since it was in the UK, which better brand to go with than Kilenta? And a couple of them, if not almost all of them, wore Kilenta, especially from her unreleased collection at the time. I think by now she's released it. People like Patricia was the first person I saw. And then who else? I saw Miss Amado. I saw Mercedes as well. I saw Madame Joyce. I think what she wore is Black-owned. I just don't know who the brand is. But when you see it, it's giving Black-owned. Like you can tell those are black hands on that dress. But yeah, that's like really the only notable thing so far.
But for me, I saw that vendor who launched their new store. A new collection. Very colorful. Like I saw a picture of one of the outfits. It was the one I was showing you tonight, and I'm like, okay, this stopped me in my tracks.
I think
it was really pretty, like the colors. But so they just I think it's opening later this month. The flagship project.
I'm really looking forward to how the girls are gonna be wearing all the new summer, spring collections that are coming out. I'm really, really looking forward to it, like to see how people style all of this new stuff that's coming out.
And please bring some also less than 100 outfits as well.
Not just the expensive,
not just luxury.
Expensive.
But I think that's pretty much it.
So we definitely cover any like new collections that come out. You see them either on That's Black-owned or you see them on our socials, and you know what happens. Like when new collections come out, that means sales are coming. So
discounts
under 100 eventually.
Absolutely.
So you just have to I think people just need to know how to shop. Hold your money till April, May. Things are gonna go on sale.
Probably to put a reminder.
Because this is usually the time when a lot of brands are churning their old stuff for new stuff. Like literally today, Anima Iris just announced 40% off bags, like all of her bags.
Okay, I'm gonna have a look.
That's definitely churning in something new. Obviously, Kai is doing her
their sale as well.
The Chemist, Pure, like so many of them go on sale. So if you're someone that's conscious and budgeting and whatever, just wait and just follow us as well, because we're always gonna talk about what's on sale. Speaking of people wearing Black-owned stuff, there's a couple of the girls. Honestly, the guys need to be wearing Black-owned as well, because we do want to talk about the guys, but like, where are the guys? Anyways, the girls wore some Black-owned stuff, and we want to talk about it because whoever is wearing Black-owned, that's what we want to be, and that's who we want to spotlight and talk about. I have my candidates for this week, which was Kitana. Kitana and her girls went to South Africa in the Christmas period, and we're all watching them and we're all wishing God
we were on that trip.
God, when, because that's the girl group that we all want to be in.
They were just churning black designers.
And everyone, the thing I love about that group of girls is everyone wore something very unique. So then it wasn't like everyone had their personality showing through these brands, and it was all just very like inspirational. And so Kitana blessed us, basically like everything that she wore on that trip and who she wore on the trip. My favorite, which I like the fact that she put that as her hero image, was the Desiree Yama. She styled the orange with the orange glasses so perfectly. And then she also talked about all the other things that she wore, like Brendel, Kai Collective. In fact, if you're planning a trip anytime, you just need to go to her page and just put all of the things that
in
she
the
got
cart.
into your cart, because no, honestly, she wore everything spectacularly. And like I said, the Desiree Iyama dress was my absolutely favorite one. That was so me. I really, really liked that dress. But yeah, that's like my number one top black-owned in the wild that I saw recently. How about you?
What about me? My black one in the wild. So Uche and a bunch of her friends actually, I think they went on a trip recently as well. They were, Kilenta. What I actually love about this is we're seeing more and more people going on holiday, and they are intentionally buying and wearing the black-owned designers on holiday.
Yeah.
Which I've absolutely loved it. I can't wait to see even more of them. And she also wore her Tumba as well.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, the
On
short
holiday.
and the short dress. Really, really pretty, Uche. But yeah, my favorite black one in the wild this week was Uche.
Yeah, I think outside of the well-known names, I actually do want to start seeing more everyday people like us. I think I'm personally going to be more intentional about like looking at outside of the big names. Like they're always going to wear black on, I think. But yeah, I want to see more everyday people like myself, like people in my circle that actually do wear black on, but we don't have like a huge following, and spotlight that a bit more and kind of get that movement going.
I'm not saying highlighting the not so popular brand like that.
True. Because the notable people would always wear the more notable brands. Although I have seen them wear other not so well-known brands, and that made me know about those brands as well. But like, I do want to spotlight more of like the community members doing the same thing. It'd be really interesting to see what everyone else is wearing.
Yeah,
outside of the influencers. Moving on to probably my favorite part. I think what I like about this spend the weekend with black owned is the fact that you can actually kind of go to a country without ever going to the country, because what that kind of forces us to do is to, like, for example, this week we're doing Canada. I've never been to Canada.
No.
But like, if I'm going to Canada tomorrow, it already feels like I know what I'm going to do. So that's what I love about this segment. But anyways, it's time for Spend the Weekend. And it's basically the part of the show where we are spending the weekend and we're going to a specific destination. This week is Canada, and Oppie has under $100 to pick for her entire itinerary.
Yeah.
And I basically have no ceiling. And everything has to be black owned.
Yeah.
Everything has to be on MBG, and if it's not, it'll definitely be.
Very soon.
So yeah. Oppie, take us away.
All right. So less than 100. So what I did was from 4 different categories, I pretty much picked brands that I definitely want to pack with me, or I want to check out in Canada. Food wise, because I'm a nut butter girly, I found this brand called Momgri, and they've got like almond butter, but the one that I really want to try out is the pistachio chocolate almond butter. That already kind of sounds delicious. Yeah. So they're called Momgri, and that'll be something I'll go to Canada to look for, to bring back with me to the UK. Yeah. And then for what's gonna be going in my bag. So with like skincare, I know you guys have heard me say like I'm into my skincare now. But one thing that I really enjoy with this brand I'm going to mention is how they kind of curate their skincare. I kind of bundle it.
They love a bundle.
Yeah, so that like you don't have to overthink your routine. You just already know, okay, I can buy this, and I've got the cleanser, the moisturizer, SPF, all of that stuff. So it's actually called So Supple Organics. They've got like bundles of like skincare products for dewy skin, for like a simple routine, or even for like a winter hydration as well. And then for like when I'm out and about in Canada, I'm assuming in the summer, because I'm not going to set my foot in Canada in the winter. I would ideally be wearing Batik Boutique and Teshi jumpsuit. It's like this black and white jumpsuit. I don't even think about top. I don't even think about bottom. It's just one piece and I'm out and about comfy. And then to chill and kind of have some calm vibes, I will go for Ardon Bin. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But the Orchid Dream Center candle, that will be what I'll be burning in Canada to kind of just help me relax and kind of chill for the weekend. But yeah, and all of this stuff are under $100. What are you packing for Canada?
The luxury babes come with me because we're doing luxury on this side and we're going a bit overboard because we have too much money to spend. So personally, I will not be traveling like I am suffering. I'll be traveling in a very well-known Canadian Nigerian designer. Can we find other non-Nigerian designers as well, please?
Nigerians are kind of rolling,
but the
batik right now.
Batik boutique that she did mention,
it's not
Nigerian. It's Ghanaian. But I'll be traveling with a friend. I've always had my eyes on these fleece sets that they have, and that's what I'm going to be going with. Again, over 100 and above. And then I also found I think from my research, the only Black-owned stay or boutique hotel in Canada, and it's called Old Toronto. It's family run, so it has a very homey feel to it. And I like any place that feels like it's a community. They have the accommodation, and then they have a rooftop area upstairs. They host live events. People can go and chill there, so you can kind of have like best of both worlds. You have a place to chill, and then you have a place to. And then because I'm assuming I'm landing on a Friday, I'm not trying to do too much on that day. What I'll basically do is quickly slip into my sleep sets from Riona. Riona, again, is one of those brands that if you're in Canada and you're a Black-owned connoisseur, you just know that this is one of the names that pop up. So Riona is going to be my go-to for most of this trip, really. I'm going to be lounging in Riona. And then I also have a tradition. Whenever I go to any new town, city, country, I always want to taste what the African food is like. My palate is very, very close to Nigerian, African. So I always just put African, and obviously Nigerian stuff comes up. So I would try something African, Nigerian, and I found a very good restaurant called Ransuya. You can sit in and you can also take away. So that's what I'm going to be like using to welcome my tummy into Canada. While I'm wearing my Riona set.
And do you have a group that you usually like go for?
No, I just go on to top. I'm always like top 4.5 stars rating and above. And then while I'm there, what's the popular meal? And then I just pick that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but if the popular meal is like something that I'm not really familiar with, then I'll go for something that I know. I'm definitely an outside girl. Although my early Friday will be me chilling, my Friday nights will not be me chilling at home at all. I like to discover the cities that I go to by night and by day. So my night will be at this place called Mild Afro Lounge. Again, I'm always looking for the blacks. Wherever the blacks are,
that's where you want to be.
The more blackity black, the better for me. So I'll be going to Mild Afro Lounge. Again, they have this kind of mixed vibe of like you can eat, but then you can also maybe come on a night where there's a good artist singing, well-known or up-and-coming, whatever the case is. And what I'll be wearing to Mild Afro Lounge is Andrea Iyama, head to toe.
Wow.
Again, if you're a Black-owned connoisseur in Canada or anywhere in the world, these are names that come up and that you should know and you should be wearing. I mean, in my budget.
If you don't know Andrea Iyama, like you're definitely on that rock. Definitely.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be wearing Andrea Iyama's one of the clothes that I've really, really had my eyes on for a very, very long time. Venti dress. This girl never puts this dress on sale. Currently, it stands at 306 pounds. But I'm really hoping for a 40%
off. Please.
I really like this dress.
Help the girlies.
Really, really like this dress. I really love the dress. So I'll be wearing the Bensi dress. I'm going to pair it with the all wooden clutch. Another really good bag, but also very expensive, like 420 pounds currently. And one of the things I like about Andrea, which is the same thing that we mentioned about Kai last time, was it's a full closet in one brand. So I can have my clothes, my shoes, my jewelry, my bag all in one, which makes it perfect for me, really.
Yeah.
So I'll go with
Have a full
any
outfit.
piece, definitely. Any piece of jewelry from Andrea Yama, from my Eyes and the Daughter earring. And they also have footwear. So I'm going to be wearing something from Andrea Yama as well, the V sandals. These will basically be the sandals that I'll wear for the entire trip.
And they're currently on sale.
They're on sale, but the price is still pricey. It's only on Spend the Weekend that I can be a big babe, because in normal everyday life, I'm really looking towards Opi's recommendations, to be honest. And then that's what I'm going to be looking at when I go to Maldapo Lounge. I did forget to mention my skincare. There wasn't so much that I was able to find in Canada in terms of skincare, but I did find ceramides as well. And that would be something that I would like to try while I'm in Canada and just see how it feels, especially in that kind of weather with black and how everything like comes together. So that'll be my Friday night. A little bit of eating, a little bit of lounging, and a little bit of dancing on Monday. Saturday is kind of the day where I want to do more of exploration and see what Toronto is about specifically. So my Saturday would start with Pilates. One of my traditions is to go and find where I can exercise, whether that's dancing, Pilates, whatever. So I found Nice Day Pilates. She has like single class, reformer Pilates with normal Pilates. So that's where I'll be going to, and I'll be dressed in Cherry Gardens. Cherry Gardens, they have good basics that you can lounge in and you can also be active in. So I'll wear one of their basics, and it's called the Pony Bike set. It comes with shorts and it comes with long sleeve top and topping. What I'll pair that with is with our friends from Bolton. A very, very good, well-known Ghanaian brand in Canada. And I would pick their Aya Palm sunglasses because it pairs very well with my set from Cherry Garden.
And I've got some unique design.
Very, very unique. And I know we mentioned that it's possibly summer or winter, but I don't really trust Canada. So I'm still going to stick with one of Riona's well-known staples, which is their coats. Basically, Riona is like where you go to if you just want a capsule collection.
Yeah, and even elevated pieces as well. You can find some tops for under $100 as well.
Yeah, and you're very well certain that they are not polyester.
Yeah, it's really good quality.
Good investment, stable pieces. So that would be my Pilates attire, looking like a baddie or looking like the girl, whatever. And then after Pilates, I would go to this coffee shop that I found. Again, I'm giving too much of my business, but one of my things that I do as well is always go to a coffee place and order chai latte and just like taste different recipes of chai latte around. So I'll go to this coffee shop founded by an Ethiopian, based in Canada. And it is called Mocha Coffee. She does like a brunch, so you can go sit down, have a coffee, have a sandwich, and you can also take away like the roasted coffees as well. So yeah, that will be my coffee, and then I can go about and explore the rest of Toronto. But like I said, I don't sit down in one place. So in the evening, I'm still going to go out and about. And this time around, I'll be at Vibes Lounge. When I found it on the net, it looked really, really engaging. It looks like one of those club lounges where not everyone is sitting down. Everyone's really there to have a break. You might spot an artist like Odumodu Black in the audience, or any of your favorite Afrobeat artists as well. So
it's a popular spot then for people to go.
And I'll be wearing Fumi the Label. Fumi the Label, I fell in love with the brand through a well-known influencer called Fashion. She introduced me to Fumi the Label, and it's on my wish list. So I'll wear Fumi the Label for a night at Vibe Lounge. Still maintaining my Andrea Yama bag and shoes, but I might swap my earrings for another Canadian brand that I found called Omi Woods. They have like gold-plated, staple, everyday plus elevated jewelry at a good price. If you can get like 10K, 14K, right up to 24K at that price, then Woods is a place to be.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to be.
So these are like stuff you should invest in.
Yeah. And then that's basically my weekend, my 48 hours done in Toronto. But obviously when you go to a place like this and you don't have any ceiling in terms of budget, you have to bring back the things.
Some goodies.
So I'll be packing a bunch of brands that I have on my wish list on MBG. I have brands like Adidem Asterix, which is very unisex, male, female, whatever. I'll definitely be packing some more Opure, 100%. Opure already spoke about Boutique. I do have them on my radar as well. I'll be packing some of their stuff as well. And another brand from Canada that I wanted to mention was Kyla K. Just like the dress that we saw with Henry today at the Marvel. She does really, really nice, modern, forward-looking designs with Ankara fabric. So you know there's usually this like stigma with like Ankara fabric. She does it like really well. She does it similarly to the way Ofura used to be when they used to have like Ankara fabric.
Because like some of those Ankara like designs, it's just the designs are not something that you would want to wear.
Auntie.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, he's just trying to be polite.
It's giving
auntie.
Like, please.
It's giving auntie.
Please give us some exciting designs.
I know what you mean. What you mean. But Kyla K, she's good. Like her designs are really, really good.
Okay.
Really, really good. And then I'll pack something foodie. Found this really, really, really good Black-owned food brand where they do handcrafted chocolate. Handcrafted chocolate in all shapes and sizes, from like a gift box of like 24 pieces to something you can nibble on of like 2 pieces. And they're called Mary's the Here. And that's what I'll be packing back to to show people that I just came back from Canada.
And like it's not the typical like chocolate bar. Like these chocolates look pretty.
They're very, very
pretty. Like
very, very, very pretty. But yeah, that would be my 48 hours or my weekend in Canada. Let us know what you think about our itineraries. Let us know if there's some brands from Canada that you were hoping to see but you didn't see, and just add them in the comments. And if you're a founder of a brand from Canada or from wherever, like DM us. Send us a message.
And let us know which brand you would like to try as well.
Yeah, or the ones that you have tried and you agree with us as well.
Yeah,
definitely. Do let us know. And everything we talked about today, most of them, like we said, are on MBG. And for those that aren't, we'll soon be there.
Yep.
So
check it out. Check out our website.
Yep, definitely check it out. It's time to go somewhere else.
Yeah, what country are we going to next?
We have a lovely wheel that we've created to take the bias out of it. Because last time I think I kind of like
you just
threw us into Canada.
Yeah, I had no choice.
I threw us into Canada, so let's let the wheel decide.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's spin the wheel. I'm gonna go bias.
Really? Let's see.
Wait. Manchester.
What?
Oh my God.
We're literally in Manchester right now.
Oh, that's actually interesting. It is a challenge. We're meeting the girls from BCT tomorrow. So we're gonna cheat and ask them guys.
From Expo.
Oh, the Manchester.
I'm looking for under 100. So
I mean, they're very much like in the black scene, so they should know a couple.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Like there's some jazz going on. How did they know that we're in Manchester? Okay, we're going to Manchester, guys.
Next week?
Next time you see us, we'll be in Manchester. So if you know any brands from Manchester, you're a Manchester Black founder, please send us so that we can create itinerary with your brands or with your recommendation.
Yeah,
you're really, really exciting.
Reach out to Rob.
Definitely. Oh my God, that was really, really nice.
Hi guys, we'll see you in Manchester next time.
See you guys in Manchester. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.